Whew, yo. What's up, boys? What's up, Ahai? How are you doing? Manatee Gaming, what's up, bro? I'm hopping into some Billy Williams now. I'm doing the ones on veteran, and then once I'm done with those, I'm gonna hop into some BR and get ready to lose my 5-0 run. How's that sound? Oh yeah, great swing. You're bored waiting for the TA3 stuff to come out? Oh, that's today. I just realized that. I haven't even gotten a single TA2 card, and TA3 already comes out today. You already know what I've been saying in this game. Come on, Billy. That's just a dot. Oh my goodness. I've hopefully also got a video coming out today if I have time to edit it, which I don't know. But it's a home run derby build, so and it's a pretty good game, I have to say. I really hope I have time to edit it, because obviously if I don't get it out by tonight, it's kind of pointless. So potentially look out for that if that actually happens. I don't know. Alright, great start to this moment so far. 0 for 2 with 2 pop-ups. Love to see it. I'm going to have to play as scrub my first BR game. Because I never do well first few innings of the day in ranked seasons. And at BR, it's only 3 innings, so I'm going to have to come out swinging the bat from the start. And if I'm not doing that, it's going to be kind of a problem. Hi, have they announced all of the TA3 cards so far, or are there still some that they haven't announced yet? Your last game this year was Saturday. We went 3 for 3, 2 doubles, and a single. That's pretty good, Ahai. You pitched one inning with 1K. You only pitched one inning because the game got called early due to rain. Your knee hurts because you're still on the base trying to beat out a single. That's a yikes.
The count is 1 and 2.
They have, okay. I told you guys that I was pitching last stream. Oh, there we go. Love to see Bryce Harper making a boneheaded play out there in the outfield. I told you guys I was pitching last time. It didn't go well. First inning, I gave up a run. I was wild the first couple batters, then I figured it out. Second inning, I just couldn't get in the strike zone at all. It was the loneliest feeling I might have ever had as a pitcher. I just could not figure out what the heck, where to throw the ball. So we're hoping to not have that ever again. But I gotta figure something out pitching. Baseball content, welcome to the stream. You think they've announced every team? Okay. I mean, it's not too difficult to predict. There's only like, for some teams, there's only one guy that even could get it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, sexy swing right there. Smexy from Billy Williams. Kikuchi and Zanino were the last cards they announced today. Okay, Zanino could be pretty nasty. Might be the most powerful catcher in the game. At least primary catcher. Nope. If we're not talking about Kyle Schwarber.
Counts 1 and 0. Hey.
No, he's on live. Not enough dangerous because MLB has not announced the Angels on their Twitter. And I'm looking to see a Gerald Walter show how Tony. Jude, I'm sorry, I don't really understand what you just said. You're excited for the Mullins because you rake with his tops now. Yeah, dude, Cedric Mullins might be the most underrated player in baseball. Casuals have no idea who he is. That's a foul ball. What are we doing, game? Whatever. But yeah, I've heard that Mullins is ridiculous. And to have a 99 Mullins with power and speed, he's just going to be a well-rounded beast. There's nothing that he's really bad at. So that's going to be just such a nice card. And Billy Williams with a flyout. Wrigley Field plays so deep to center field in this game. It's so hard to hit a bomb dead center. Bro, I can't get in the strike zone when my team makes an error like on Thursday. You pitch 1 inning, allowed 0 earned runs, but 9 runs. Wow. 9 runs in an inning is rough, my guy. And especially if it's an error, or even worse if like the ump's screwing you over. That's the worst. All right, this better get out. 106 miles an hour exit velo, yeah. See ya. Sweet swinging Billy Williams. Mullins or Frazier. Adam Frazier's going to be a nice card. I don't know how much power he'll have, but he should play nice defense, good contact. There's not too many good second base options in the game right now, so. Walsh is the Angels TA3. They announced it a couple days ago on their stories. Yeah. That's going to be pretty nasty. I remember the 98 Jared Walsh. I loved that card last year. And I'm not surprised that they didn't give it to Shohei because he already has 2 diamond cards and is assuming he makes it to the second round tonight in the Home Run Derby, which I'm sure he will. Actually, I don't think it's a sure bet because Juan Soto might be the best 8 seed that they've ever had in a Home Run Derby, but still. He's more than likely going to make it to the second round, in which case they would have to give him a Home Run Derby card, so they wouldn't give an All-Star and Home Run Derby card. Kind of the reason why I'm surprised that Matt Olson got a home run or got an All-Star card, because if he makes it to the second round, they have to give him a Home Run Derby card too. Whatever. Show how, and then Jared Walsh could be a card for the Angels and Angels Team Infinity Season 3. Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Jared Walsh. Nasty card. Gross. A 2-out error messed you up, and it doesn't help. Your catcher can't keep his arms still when catching those. It brings it down. So a lot of ball or strikes were called balls. Yeah, I'm a catcher too, so I've had a lot of experience trying to frame, and there's been a couple of times where I just like the ball. I catch the ball, and then my arm just shoots down because I don't know, I didn't catch it in the right spot, and it just, the momentum brings my arm down. So, yeah, framing's tricky, but it is annoying sometimes when that happens too. I guarantee I'm trying to make it to the second round, and I guarantee that he wants to. I'll think he'll win the Derby too, trust me. You're an Angels fan. Friend, oh my god, he broke the Japanese record for most home runs. Yeah. Dude, what do we think about Shohei's odds of hitting 60? I think it could happen. I was saying this in Bird Doge's chat yesterday. I would be fine if Shohei kind of takes it easy tonight so that he can have a little bit more gas in the tank for the second half of the season. Because I honestly would prefer for Shohei to like hit 60 home runs and just ball out, keep balling out the second half of the season, than for him to win some home run derby. Like, that would be super cool. You've been pitching insane, through multiple full game shutouts and 1 perfect game recently. How old are you, baseball content? That's pretty impressive. Olsen only A's representative. Oh, that makes sense then. Yeah, they don't have a choice. There's an extra base hit. Just need 2 more. They released it before Bassett was announced as a replacement. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Bassett would be a nice card. I think he's got sinker cutter. And his postseason card last year was pretty dirty. There we go. Sweet swinging Billy Williams. That gap in left center field is looking nice and attractive. as we get ourselves out there. But it doesn't matter. We wouldn't have gotten another at bat anyways. Just need one more extra base hit. What's up, Brave Films, Uber Alice? How are you? You're a catcher as well. That's cool. Yeah. I loved catching when I was like 9, 10. And then I hated it, and now I'm like fine with it. So it's just when you're a catcher, they put you back there so much, and I would prefer it to be like a secondary position, like I play there once a week or so, which is how it worked in my spring season. That was kind of, I like that. But this summer I've been playing a little bit more often, and there's so many kids on our team that I really only get to play half a game every time, and so I'm just catching so often because there's so few catchers. That's what sucks about being a catcher, is if you don't love it, you have to play it so often. You're 11, you play select ball. Yeah, that's pretty good. Do you have any secondary pitches at 11 or just fastballs? I'm going to be honest, I didn't even start pitching till I was 12. And the second game I ever pitched, I threw 28 balls and 2 strikes. And I got pulled and I started crying in the dugout. Perfect, but that's not going to be an extra base hit. Unless we go here. And I went too late, dang it. If I just got a little bit of an earlier start, we might have been in there. But I don't even know if they would have counted it as an extra base hit. You play 12U, but you're 11, so you're playing up. That's pretty impressive. And you're still throwing perfect games. Looking out for baseball content in the MLB someday. All right. Boom, right there. Such excitement. What's up, Retro? That was a nice picture you made of me. Casey sent it to me. Really appreciate that, homie. You're an alternate. Went easy in the derby, okay, because then he'd have energy for the second half. He's going to pitch and hit in the All-Star game, too. Yeah, that's what I feel. I want Ohtani to play well when it actually counts. Fastball, changeup, curveball. That's a pretty solid mix for 11 years old. I didn't even start throwing a curveball until this year, and it's very hard for me to control. Doesn't help your backup catcher can't catch your sinker, which you throw a lot. Yeah. You pitch, you have fastball, changeup, cutter. Cutter is a pretty nice pitch to have. A lot of people's cutters, I feel like at this age, are basically just sliders that they don't have enough movement, so they just call them cutters. But then there's some people with like legit cutters. So you're 13. Yeah, that's pretty good to have 3 pitches at 13. I remember when I was 13, that was my best year pitching. I had a sidearm slider. Nobody was touching it. Sometimes it'd go to the backstop and my catchers, like the kids would reach on a drop third strike because like the slider had so much movement my catcher couldn't even catch it. And then I just couldn't throw that pitch the next year. Because part of it was my coach said that that's not going to work forever because people are going to start picking up on this whole sidearm thing. So I kind of figured I'd need a different way to throw it. And then part of it is just like when I did try to throw it, I just lost that touch. And I just end up just throwing it a sidearm fastball. And sometimes they do even go behind people. So, yeah. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty well, Mr. Retro. How about yourself? I'm not really stressed yet. I will be stressed tomorrow because I've got my first tryout. Probably the hardest team that I'm trying out for. My friend this morning said he probably doesn't think I can make it. So I guess that takes a little bit of the stress away, but also like I want to make it. But then the other 2 teams I'm probably more likely to make, so. And those are later on. One's on Thursday, and then one I still have to figure out when. Because, like, all of the freaking tryout dates are on days that I have games with my school, so I have to do, like, a private tryout, which is annoying. And one of them I even had to pay extra to have a private tryout when it was like I couldn't do the regular tryout, which was freaking free, and now I have to pay $60 to do a private tryout, so that's annoying. I'm behind on chat. Sorry, everybody. Wyatt Ingram. Welcome to the stream, bro. It's been a minute since I've seen you. How you doing, man? Did you get the Vipers? I'm confused what you're asking, Wyatt. You throw a sinker, cutter, 4-seam, circle change, and 2-seam. Isn't sinker and 2-seam pretty much the same thing? It's just like one you grip slightly differently, but I'm surprised that you throw both. You don't throw a slider because your cutter 4 different ways with different movements. So you kind of have the Yu Darvish cutter, I'm guessing.
Ball inside.
Where do I play mainly? Baseball content. I play mainly through my school. I haven't been on a travel team the last 2 years. And I'm trying out for a couple this year, so we'll see if I make it. But just through my school, I did a spring league, which is the main season, and then I'm doing a summer league. It's called Mickey Mantle League through my school, which I would say I'm one of the better players on that team just because it's a lot of freshmen, and I'm, well, a lot of rising sophomores, but they were freshmen last year. I was a sophomore last year, and I'm going to be a junior this year. And most of the kids that are like on varsity don't do this league, so. You don't throw 4-seam, you throw 2-seam. Yeah, that's 2-seams, if you can control them, they're pretty nice. Because a lot of people don't expect that running action.
Ball 1, no strike.
You're doing great. You've been saving up a lot of subs today, flipping the market, so you have enough for Prince Fielder. Ooh, nice.
2-0.
I probably should have been saving more for Prince Fielder. I have about 100K right now, but that's really only because I had to buy Ryan Sandberg for my team build today, and I sold him, and his price like shot up when I sold him, so I got a huge margin from that. We played 6 games this weekend, only gave up 4 runs. That is impressive. Whoa, what position do I play? Sorry, I didn't understand your question. I'm probably the most versatile player on my team. I pitch sometimes. I'm not very good at it. I catch. During the spring season, I mostly played second base and right field. And then the summer season, I mostly catch. But I've also played third base and left field. So I pretty much play anywhere. Sinker dips and moves the same. You use the same grip for sinker and 2-seam. It's just that you pronate with sinker. Okay. We won every game. That's nice, Wyatt. You'll have 520K after the cars that you just purchased. So it should be enough for Prince Fielder if Andrew's calculations are correct. So I don't really know how you get Prince Fielder. I don't know if they've announced it. I would assume that it's just you collect all the cards from TA3. Or do you collect the home run derby card? I don't know. I really have no idea. You play shortstop, catcher, and pitcher. Those are like 3 of the main positions. So that's pretty solid. Your primary short, you played every, but you don't catch anymore. Okay. The one position I really can't play is first base. I mean, I could play it. I've never really done it on a consistent basis. But everywhere else, I feel confident enough that I would be able to play it. Billy, dude, I'm just not getting launch angle with Billy. Perfect line at 110. Probably the home run derby cards. He is a home run derby card. Yeah, that makes sense. But I think there's probably only going to be 4 home run derby cards. If they do it the same way that it was in 19, they had a pack for 30K. 3 of them were 90 overall, and they went for quick sell value. And then Pete Alonso went for like 25K. So the pack wasn't even worth it, even if you got the rare round. So I would think that if they do it the same, where the cards are in a pack and there's only 4 of them, Prince Fielder should be super cheap and easy to get. You have to collect all the home run derby cards, which would cost a lot. I guess 20. I'm remembering now 20. They had 12 home run derby cards, and they costed a lot more. But I guess that's because they had the carrot that they were dangling in front of like a collection. which they're going to have this year. And I don't think they had a collection in 19 for the home run derby. So I guess you're right. They would definitely be more expensive.
Ball inside. Real good.
Andrew suggested that all of the rare round cards would go for about 70K. Base round will be at about 10K. That sounds about right to me. Get out. 93 off the bat. That's too slow. That's too slow, man.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Will Cespedes count for the home run derby collections because you have him? I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say no. But I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong on that. Just because he's the only home run derby card that's not from this year. If they release more from previous years, then I could see it. But if it's only cards from this year that you have to collect, I don't see them including Cespedes in that. But again, I could be wrong. You really hope you can get your first 99 overall? Yeah. That's facts. I think that would be my first 99 overall too, so I'm hoping that I can get him. You're going for J-Ram because Semien is trash? Live Series J-Ram? Or no, All-Star J-Ram. Yeah, he has got a nice swing. What's good? KC Baseball. Jock isn't from this year. That's true. That's true. But there's such a difference in price between Cespedes and Jock. I don't know. You have to hope that all your Javier Baez's sell before tonight. Yeah. Perfect liner. Get out ball, get out ball, get out ball. Oh my gosh, we just missed it. I'm telling you guys, the launch angle for Billy Williams, he's a line drive machine, but he can't lift the ball, so home runs are tough for him. What's up, Angels fan 27? I'm trying out for a travel team. Yeah, I'm trying out for 3 over the next couple of weeks. My first tryout is tomorrow, though. So, and it's probably the most difficult team out of the 3 to make. So I'm starting out with the hardest one. So a little bit stressed out, yeah. So the best thing to do when you're stressed is play BR, as we all know. Cespedes hard to get. Also, Cespedes came out a couple days ago. Yeah, I would be surprised if they required Cespedes because so few people have him. Which would make Prince Fielder even harder to get. It would be like one of the most rare cards in the entire game if you had to include Cespedes. But you have 36 Mike Yastrzemskis, 36 Mondeses, 4 Wade Davis, 5 Mike Scotts, 31 Pinedas, 41 Didi Gregoriuses. You're ready for Team Affinity Season 3. It sounds like it. What am I swinging at? You've had 1 try. You have 2 more left. That's cool. How many, or how old are you? Dude, I just cannot for the life of me get the ball in the air. I'm hitting the ball hard, but... You hope Prince Fielder is one of the rarest cards in the entire game because you're going to get him no matter what, and if he's better than everyone else's cards, that would be amazing. Yeah, I got the 98 Griffey from the Home Run Derby collection last year. And I was like one of the only people to get him. And then I stunk the bed with the... I don't think I got a single hit with the 98 Griffey. I spent... There we go, Williams. Sweet swinging. Oppo Blast. I think I spent maybe 300K on Ken Griffey Jr., I didn't get a single hit with that card. Probably 25 at-bats. I'm so bad with Griffey cards. I'll make the travel team. Just got to stick to what I'm good at. Appreciate the love, KC. All right. Time to hop in to some BR. We're 5-0. If you guys were in the last stream, I haven't touched it since last stream. I didn't want to risk losing the run for you guys. So we're still on the same spot. I like this team. So let's just cut the talking and go. Let's go prove ourselves. Your 11U season ended yesterday. You're trying out for 12U. Sweet. Good luck, Evan. You You also hope he's better than Big Poppy because you have him as well. Yeah, I haven't used Prince Fielder, so I don't know what his swing is like. But Big Poppy, not a huge fan of his swing. If I had to pick, I'd probably pick Prince over Big Poppy. I just walked it off. I think that was what the moment was, baseball content. I think you had to walk it off there. Oh, okay. Game server closed my session. That's not a good start. You have 10 headliners. Well, the odds would say, Ryder, that you should pull at least one diamond there. But we all know how headliners work. Biggest scam in any sports game ever. Your event record is 20 and 24. Braves Films, yours is 41 and 38. Your team's about to be all 99 because all you need is a catcher. Well. Zanino would probably help with that. Schwarber would help with that if you put him in his secondary and parallel one him. Should you open one? I don't know. It's up to you, Ryder. Do you want to be... Why is the game server closing my session? This is kind of concerning me. Have any of you guys had this happen before? And, like, what do you do to help stop this? It would probably be 6 because Perez and Olster are getting a card at 2. Because, yes. JT Realmuto's coming out for TA3 catcher. Yeah, he could be a nice option for sure. Probably the fastest catcher you'd see in a game. I don't know about his swing, though. People usually don't like Realmuto's swing. But, obviously, swing is just a personal preference thing. Yeah, we got 10 viewers. That's pretty close to my all-time high. So, appreciate everybody that's stopping in the stream right now. And let's hopefully not have the game server close my session this time. Right hand, sure, we'll go with it. We'll rock with it. You currently have 96 catcher. That's a 98 with parallel. Matt Wieters, I'm assuming. He's the only 96 catcher I can think of. We're away. We're facing Shane Green, Kyle Isbell, Rizzo, George Brett Crawford, Chirinos, the newest Cub, Jake Fraley, Adam Duvall, and Keston Hiura. Interesting team. Got some decent bats in there. He's an Xbox player. We'll see what his record is. I'm going to need to scrub to face first game, honestly. Because I'm not super feeling warmed up from those Billy Will. Oh, great. Oh, great. Looks like we're going to have to sweat game 1. It's Joe Torre. Ooh. Yuck. You use Joe Torre. Wow. Respect. Finally, the Rays got revealed Mike Zunino. That's what I heard. Card should be gross. If you can make contact with him. That's always the question with Mike Zunino cards. We got to be patient. We got to be patient for sure. This guy is good at the game. He knows what he's doing. We can't give him any freebies. 4-pitch walk to start it out. That's how we like to start it, boys. That's how we like to start it. I'm waiting for him to throw a strike. I'm not swinging until he throws a strike. Not doing it. No reason release 2 90-plus cards of the same player the same day, so Perez and Olsen won't get a home run derby card. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they make round 2, though, they have no choice. Like, I don't see them not doing it. No, get up the middle. Let's go. Get up the middle. That's going to be a base knock for Jim Thome. That was almost 2. Oh, no. No, I didn't mean to send him. I did not mean to send him. What the heck are we doing? No. I just screwed myself over. I have to play super clean. And if I'm not doing that, it's going to be a problem. Oh, gosh. Joe Torre has the best batting average in your entire team. He's really good. Wow. Not every day that you see good Joe Torre reviews. So, that's interesting, Retro. Oh, Oh, hanging slider, and I missed it. Against righties, his contact versus lefties are good on his live series card, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a dirty pitch. See, this is where that base running mistake comes back to haunt me. Because now I have to get a hit right here to score a run. And if we didn't make that mistake, we'd be in a lot better spot. But it doesn't matter. Dylan Carlson comes through. 2-out knock. It's 1-0. Attaboy. That's the way you start out in the first inning against a good player, scoring a run. But I'd like more. I'd like more for sure. I think you need to collect 6 to 7 cards to get Prince. It seems like a fair amount. But if you had to collect 6 to 7, then that would probably mean Jock or Cespedes. Or both. Contact most likely 80 lefty, 70 righty, 100 power righty, 120 power lefty, 89 defense, 91 arm, 88 block. Yeah, that would be a gross card. Lots of power and lots of defense from the catching position. No, I don't think anyone would complain about that.
Outside, that's a ball.
Alright, I gotta lock in on the pitching side of things. I might not be as prudent on reading chat. He has 125 contact from both sides, so he's really glitchy. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Joe Torre seems to be the master of those bloop singles, I gotta admit. Torre is good, max contact both sides, decent swing. See, some people like Joe Torre's swing, others not so much, so it's interesting. Definitely interesting. Need to throw a strike here. Now I gotta get in the zone. There we go. Popped up. That's out number 1. Good start. Good start. Good stuff from Brad Hand. Nice 3-1 pitch right there. Oh, not a good pitch. He just yanked his PCI there, I think. Oh, nothing's got to be anywhere close to the zone. Oh, how did he make contact with that? You pulled a silver, expected? I'm sorry, Ryder, but then again, that is what we all expect from Headliners packs. Dude, how is this guy still even alive? I gotta extend the zone further. And then he doesn't chase that. You got Joe Torre, he's good for me. Wow, we got 3 positive Joe Torre reviews in the chat. I did not expect that out of today's game. Boom, sinker, beautiful pitch, Brad Hand, shutting him down. He's got 3 lefties at the top of his lineup. This was a really good decision for me to start Brad Hand because we have the matchup advantage. All 3 of our first batters, or his first batters. Your team, Brave Subs, left field Jackie, 99, center field Buxton Supervector, right field Finley, first base Tomey, second base Semyon. Oh, great take. Third base Scope. Scope's going to be a nice card. Gas him up. High fastball. I need this play, yo on. Nope, he's not going to get it. Shortstop parallel 4, Tatis catcher Joe Torre. By the way, Jackie's parallel 4, Finley is 3. That's a nice team. A lot better than mine for sure. Oh my gosh! How did he lay that off? That's ridiculous. Popped up into left field. Reese Hoskins doing a moonwalk to get there. But that's a 1-2-3 inning for Brad Hand. Great inning pitched by Brad. We're going to need to put up more, though. 1 run, I never feel confident with that in BR. So, keep pounding the ball, for sure. PO Tim Reynolds is cracked. I think I completed his moment in the first 2 at-bats. 6 total bases, I got a homer and a double. Actually, I think I maybe even got a triple. He is definitely cracked. Rate your team 1 through 10. Left field, Yoenis Cespedes. Center field, Trout. Right field, Finley. Haven't debuted Cespedes, so if he's bad, I really have no idea. I actually used Cespedes a bit last year, and I loved that card when I did use him. Granted, it was more early in the year, so there weren't as good pitchers out, but still, I thought he was a pretty solid card. And I'd imagine they didn't change his swing because he hasn't even been in baseball recently, so no reason for them to change his swing. So I think he'd be pretty good. Buxton, center field, Trout left, third base Scope, shortstop Groshans, second base Semyon, first base Ortiz, catcher Kyle Schwarber. That's a pretty solid team. Again, better than mine, so. If I don't want more stress, why play BR? Exactly. It was supposed to be an oxymoron. Chris Sale. This is going to be up in the bullpen. Dylan Matanzas. Looking like who we're going to have to close out this game. We're going to probably put in Sale, but that's going to be a scary at-bat versus Chirinos. Who I got winning the home run derby? Avexnio? I probably... I think Ohtani is a wild card. Like, he obviously has a lot of raw power. But I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to keep some gas in the tank for the second half of the season.
Nope.
And I wouldn't be mad at him for wanting to do that, because I would love to see him break some records moving forward.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Dom, I need you to have a big swing right here. My money, I think Matt Olson's a dark horse. I think people are sleeping on him. Base hit Dom Smith. Keeps the inning alive. For the top of the order, got Trevor Story up. He walked his first time up, so we'll see what he does here. Great pitch. I think Olson could surprise a lot of people, so may not be the most popular pick, but I'll go him. I'll go him. Don't worry, I'll do great at my tryouts. Appreciate you, Ghostface. Trevor Story to center field. I didn't get enough. I didn't get enough. I had to swing, though. It was 0-2. So he just pitched really well that at-bat. Didn't get more insurance, so I'm a little worried. Bringing in Chris Sale, especially to face Chirinos. Not going to be a fun at-bat, for sure. Aha, you got Alonso. That's not a wrong pick at all. He's got the track record, for sure. Oh, Dot.
0-1.
Alonso went in 19. Why not back-to-back? Yeah. That experience, you can't count it out. Because a lot of guys say that the home run derby is not what they expect. And if you know what you're getting into going into it, yeah, I think you're going to do pretty well. Boom. Chris Sale with the strikeout. First, AB coming in out of the bullpen. Now here is where we got to pitch carefully. Robinson Chirinos. Insane stats versus lefties. We cannot leave anything over the plate. Going to have to pitch around him and get him to chase. Boom, nice pitch.
Count 0-2.
Bird has arrived. What's up, Bird? Welcome in, my guy. You still got Tiny winning it, but you're not confident about it. Could easily see Alonso or Galling with it. Yeah. Gallo, another guy. When it comes to raw power, I mean, he might be the best in the game, so
2 strikes to count.
you can't count him out. And in a format like the home run derby, where there's no like breaking pitches for him to strike out on, I think he's going to really do well. I have Gallo pretty highly ranked in this. Ooh, I was hoping he would chase that there. We're going to have to go to the slider, but it has to be a good one. And that's not a great one. He's going to foul it off. Wouldn't you matter if he takes it easy to prefer the second half? Then why is everyone hating on the Astros to skip it out? Well, because they're the Astros. Whatever they do, it's the wrong choice. That's just a great pitch, and he's still going to get extra bases out of it. Robinson Chirinos is just insane. Nothing you could do there. I'm just glad it wasn't a home run, man. Gas that fastball up and in. Gotta go get breakfast. Good luck with tryouts. Appreciate it, Vexneo. See ya, my guy. You're going Shohei? Yeah, for sure. Not a wrong pick. Never a wrong pick going Shohei at anything. Shohei could probably win the weightlifting competition of the MLB, the swimming competition, the marathon, any athletic event. Shohei Ohtani is not a bad pick for. You say Trevor or Pete because Pete has the experience. Story has plays at Coors, and they have to mess with that high wall in that right field. That's true. So that's a good point. Lefties might be at slightly of a disadvantage because of that wall. And Story even though he hasn't been great this year, we know that he has some raw power. Like, we've seen him hit some 500-foot bombs at Coors Field. Wouldn't be surprised if he surprises some people this year. See, Duvall doesn't have a lot of contact versus lefties, but he has more power. But I want to keep Sale in for Keston Hiura. So Bird has Pete. Of course he does. Rush that fastball up inside. Good pitch to start it off with. Got to keep the ball out of Adam Duvall's danger zone. I have PTSD from Adam Duvall hitting 2 home runs against the game I went to this year. Good slider. Ooh, good swing to foul it off. He stays alive. Rush that fastball. He's running, and he pops it up. Go it back to second. We might double him up. Let's go! Oh my gosh, that's a huge play. That is a huge play. And we keep the lead. And he's keeping in Shane Green at 33 pitches. We got to light him up. Casey, please calm down with the Astro slander. I know how you feel. I understand that, but we don't need Astro slander. Saki, have Juan winning it. No surprises there. How are they bums? That's not what last night said, and that's not what their record says. See, the frustrating thing about the Astros, they very clearly did not need to cheat to win. They would have very clearly won that World Series if they didn't cheat. I'm 100% confident in that. Is Shohei human? No, he's not. Juan is the worst pick? I disagree. I don't know that there really even is a worst pick here. You have an argument for everyone. Maybe Mancini, but also I'm going to be hardcore rooting for Mancini just because of his backstory. Which Chapman is this, by the way? 79, okay. So we don't have to worry about freaking Splitter. Sorry, guys. I'm really behind on chat. I'm trying to lock in. Rate your team. Parallel to Schwarber. Parallel to Jason Dominguez. Parallel to Brian Reynolds. Superfractor Ryan McMahon. Sam Huff, get out. Ship it special, baby! Let's go, Sam Huff! 2-0. Massive insurance run. PCI check bomb. Didn't even hit that ball 90 miles an hour, but Sam Huff just got enough muscle to get that one out of here. Our oldest Chapman, go beat your wife some more. Except don't do that, that's bad. Everyone hates the Astros for skipping out because everyone knows they don't want to take the heat. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that's why. They're going to share a locker room with guys like Aaron Judge, yeah. Eventually, though, because Correa and Altuve are going to be good for years to come, eventually they're going to have to not do that. They're going to have to face up to it. And we'll see what happens whenever that does happen. Third base, parallel 1, POTM, Carlos Correa, and catcher, parallel 4, Jorge. Jorge Posada is an underrated catcher, and every year he's underrated in this game, I feel like. So, if you have him parallel 4, I think that's a pretty good pick. I'm not gonna lie.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Long time since you've been in the stream? Yeah, Rafa man, welcome in, bro. Happy to see you here. You feel like people are sleeping on Juan a lot? I think so, too. You don't think he'll win, but I don't think he'll lose as easy as people say. Yeah, he's got so much raw power. He's just had a down year, just like Story. You can't count those guys out. Just like we saw Vladdy in 2019. He was having a terrible year, but he still made it to the final round. Put on was one of the best derby performances we've ever seen. As Stan gives us an insurance run right there. That's a huge insurance run. And another ball that we weren't even on. Giancarlo Stanton might be a glitch this year. I've never liked Stanton in the past, but this year, I am doing super well with him. You think Carlos Beltran made them cheat? He was definitely one of the ringleaders of it. It's going to be interesting to see whether Carlos Beltran makes the Hall of Fame, because playing-wise, 100% he deserves it. But just because of his association with the Astros, it's going to be weird. That's going to be a tough Hall of Fame ballot to have. All right. Chris Sale's going to stay in for now, but I might take him out. I don't want to waste too many bullpen arms, but I don't want Sale to get too gassed either, because he's my best bullpen arm. We are up 3, but we still got to keep it relatively close here. So I want to attack. I don't want to be walking too many people. Good pitch. You don't think Astro needed to cheat to win? They were the better team in that World Series. Yeah, exactly. This ball has got to get caught. Stanton, get over. Let's go. 1 out. Both Chapmans are good. Yeah, but I hit 2 dongs off that Chapman, so... They've taken heat all year. I think they should be used to it by now. I really want Jorge, but Garrett Cole is just so expensive, yeah. He'll come down, though. I mean, he did good his last start, but overall, I see him getting downgraded kind of soon. Hold on, let me see if I can take out Chris Sale here. And also just catch up on chat here, because I'm so far behind. I'm sorry, guys. There's usually not as many people, which I'm really appreciative of all the people coming in chat today. I appreciate all you guys being here. It's just, it's hard for me to keep up to date with chat. You hope the Astros don't make a World Series for 108 years, KC? Well, that's not going to happen. The Astros are too good for that. I'm going to put in Jake McGee. I'm keeping a lefty in, but I want Chris Sale to not be super gassed. You think his 90 will be better than his 96 or higher because of his very high contact? It's different, bro. They don't care about the fans booing. They're used to that, but they're going to share a locker room with players that cheated a World Series. Yeah, that's exactly it. Fans, they don't care about. They don't care about the people that don't know them. But these are potentially former teammates or teammates of former teammates or guys that they may end up playing with one day. And it's just an awkward situation because you're kind of all in this together. That's sort of your mentality as ball players. There's sort of a brotherhood. But they kind of feel excluded from it. And again, it's their own fault. But you can't deny that they are kind of excluded from that. Freddie Galvis? Oh, okay. He's not going to make that play. Didn't Underdog just ask you to chill with the Astros slander, Casey? I did. You only need DeGrom to get Chipper. He's the only card you need of 105K. Well, you're going to have Chipper in a couple days, Waffle Man. Look forward to that. The Yankees cheated, the Red Sox cheated too. Why don't they get hate? Well, the Yankees situation was just... There was really no proof. I think the difference is that they proved that the Astros were really actually doing some shady stuff. This ball's got... It's not going to get caught. We're in trouble now. He's going to have the... Stanton, what are you... What is Stanton doing? That run doesn't score if Stanton doesn't look like an idiot now in right field. It's now 3-1, and the tying run is at the plate. We have to be careful here. How big do those insurance runs look now? My goodness. If we didn't get those 2 homers off Chapman, he's got the winning run in scoring position right now. Hold on. I'm a pause. Chill out. Okay, I think the Yankees shoot with Beltran on their team for a bit. It's definitely possible. For sure it's possible. Hope his price goes down for sub sale in CA3. Yeah, I bet it will. Since there's going to be a new DeGrom, people won't need that DeGrom as much anymore. So they might be tempted to sell. I don't know. You see the Rangers making a late season surge and finish 82-80, but that might just be your bias. I mean, I'm a Rangers fan too. I would like to see it. They've got some good talent. As a Cubs fan, though, I would like to trade for Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. I don't know how untouchable he is for you guys, but I would really like that. Yankees didn't cheat. There were no punishments. That's what people say. You wish Waffle Man maybe when Jack Leiter gets called up in 3 years. Jack Leiter, the Rangers, man, that's gonna be super. It's gonna be super. I don't know. Rangers didn't cheat, that's for sure. Yankees literally did cheat. I mean, everyone's cheating, though. The thing is, everybody is cheating to some degree, and you can't deny that. David Freese. Obviously, the Rangers didn't. They suck. Like I said, I'm sure that everybody was to some degree. Just some not as. And there's so much that has to do with talent, too. A higher rotation is going to be scary in 3 years. Cole Winn, Jack Leiter, Colby Allard, Dane Dunning, and an ace we could trade for. Yeah, for sure. I think that Lance Lynn trade is a very balanced deal. Because Lance Lynn's a beast, but so is Dane Dunning. How come the Yankees were given no punishments? The Red Sox got a punishment, the Astros did too. Okay, then let's talk about the Red Sox cheating then. Cubs didn't cheat. If the Cubs came out as cheating, I would do some weird stuff. What's my record in my BR right now? I'm 5-0. If I win this game, I get 6-win reward. It's pretty obvious the Cubs didn't cheat either. Oh, gosh. Well, not the past couple of weeks they didn't cheat. I got to pay attention to pause time before I run out. Oh, how do you take that, man? Rizzo? Tommy, you gotta make a play. Gotta get this out. Okay. And he didn't even go. That's huge. Since no Astros slander you. Okay, Casey. Don't make me ban you. I get Baez is bad. I hate him as a Cubs fan because his shtick is up. But I don't need other teams also hating on him. It's like, what did Baez do to you? 6-0, baby. 6-0. Let's go. Yes, Baez slander. Baez sucks and is the definition of overrated. He doesn't listen. He doesn't listen, and it's annoying as a fan. Because I know whatever new team he goes to, he's going to start listening to them. 100% Carlos made them cheat once he joined the squad. They started cheating. I don't doubt it. Isaiah kind of left might be on the trade block because we're going to try to get Story. I would love that. I would love if you traded Isaiah kind of left with the Cubs, bro. Just hit my boy Jed Hoyer up. Who is our diamond reward? Juan Soto. If any of you guys know who Juan Soto leads to, let me know. I have no idea what the spreadsheet says this year. Yes, I'm down for bias slander. Hey, as a Cubs fan, I am too. But only among Cubs fans. Only Cubs fans are allowed to slander Baez. That's my opinion. Dane looks lost playing good offenses. He's got talent, man. It's just a lot of young guys just need to figure things out. Pause time. I know, I almost lost my pause time there. At this point, why don't we let the Cubs and Orioles cheat? True. I would love if the Orioles cheated. I don't think anyone would really care. He's had like 1 or 2 bad starts. The rest he was dominant. Plus he's still young. Yeah. A lot of guys, like I'm saying, a lot of guys have growing pains. It's just part of baseball. Baez looked at Brian Goodwin funny. No, he has many bad starts. Okay, we're playing the Seoul Bears. Zach Gallen, Tommy Pham, Kyle Seager, Pete Alonso, Paul DeJong, Zunino, Moose, Mitch Haniger, and Ian Happ, a.k.a. the worst player in baseball. All right, let us see what his record is. We beat a guy that was 21-5, so I'm feeling pretty confident. As long as you don't play freaking YFK or somebody. He's taking us to Coors Field. He is 0-0. I have no idea what this means, but it could be good. It could be good. It's probably DeGrom or Scherzer. Okay, I am definitely hoping for DeGrom over Scherzer, because Scherzer is probably... I have Scherzer, actually. I pulled him. I got a 90-plus time. I was like, yes, let's go. And then it turned out to be Max Scherzer. I was like, no, this is bad. Despicable Me fan, how's it going, Underdog? What's up, Despicable Me fan? I don't recognize you. Are you on a different account, somebody that I know? Or otherwise, welcome to the stream, regardless of who you are. Don't swing at that. Gotta be patient. We started out being really patient last game, and it helped us. We gotta do the same thing here. You never look at the BR spreadsheet? Ghostface? Yeah, I never do it either. Because I never get far enough for it to matter for me. He's had like 4 starts that he gave up 5 runs in less than 5 innings. Yikes. Gallo wins home run derby. You're hoping, you're rooting for Gallo, and Shohei and Mancini. Yeah, it's a pretty rootable bunch, especially for a Rangers fan. Gallo's you're gonna be rooting for him, and then Like, who can root against Mancini and who can root against Ohtani? Like, you can't do that. You can't do either of those things.
Ball one, no strike.
If the Orioles cheated, they still would suck. Maybe they are cheating. Maybe they would be even worse. Imagine if we found out that the D-backs were cheating. Like, how bad would they be if they weren't cheating? That would just be sad. Ian Happ just needs to be a left-handed hitter. That's facts. I don't know what his splits are this year, but he's definitely got a lot more power from that side. Easy win? I hope so. He's 0-0, so I would hope that he doesn't have a lot of skill. Wrong, Orioles would be good. I know, Orioles would be the best team in baseball if they cheated. YFK is easy to beat in BR lol. Is that going to get down? Oh my gosh. That's just a ridiculous swing. Orioles have an offense. Doesn't every team have an offense? Everybody has an offense, technically. It's just whether it's good. Okay, and my offense today is not good. So, we gotta change that. You put Acuna trying to ground this year, your luck has been good. That is great. My only 90-plus diamonds have been Bellinger, back when he was a 90-plus, and Scherzer. And I made the smart move of selling Bellinger when he was still expensive. So I cashed in on that. Nah, that's not a pitch you want to swing at. New sub? Oh, appreciate you, Despicable Me fan. Thanks for hopping by the stream, and I hope you enjoy what you see. Gotta go, peace out. Thanks for stopping in, Bird. Always appreciate you, homie. What am I doing? That's a terrible first inning. We got to pitch, man. Hopefully this guy is easy to beat because of his record. If not, if he's like a BR wizard that just never plays ranked, look out below. You're rooting against Ohtani? Why, Ghostface? What's the reason for doing that? You sold DeGrom to get Big Papi and Jackie. Nice. That's a pretty solid transactional decision. You swear 0-0 guys are beasts in BR for some reason? Sometimes. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they are not. I guess that's kind of the case with every record. But, yeah, you never know what you're getting into. No, it's the 1-30, guys. That's facts. I've had a number of occasions where I'm facing, like, center swingers, and I take it easy, and it's the biggest mistake I've ever made. How much do we think Judge is packing? KC, chill out, buddy. This is not the chat for that kind of talk. You pulled Acuna out of the 90-plus pack at the end of the 4th inning, Trout out of a Daily Show pack, and DeGrom out of the Flash Sale. Wow. Talk about pack luck, man. That is incredible. I'm not going to throw... He's hitting 769 with Pete. That worries me.
1-1.
Clearly he plays BR, and clearly he's good. So I'm not throwing anything hittable to him.
Count is 2-1.
See? Look at this. That is an impeccable pitch, and he's going back of the bleachers. I underestimated this guy. 100%. You don't hit that ball out if you're not a god at this game. You were 100% right, Ghostface. No way that ball leaves. This guy is hitting some of the ridiculous pitches I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. Yo, guys, we're going to lose to a 0-0 bandit. It's going to happen. All right. Finally getting out of the inning. We're down 2. We got to score. We got to put up runs, man. Because this guy's going to keep scoring. He didn't do anything to me. You're just rooting against him for no reason. Yeah, that sounds like you have a problem, Ghostface. No offense, but 0-0 guys are just the people who grind out BR and never play ranked. I know. It's like they have no life. Edwin Diaz. Ed Luz Diaz. Please choke. Please choke for me. Get through the hole. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. I know you did. I just didn't think you were right. Because the first 2 at-bats, he just grounded out. And I was like, okay, we're chilling. And then it's not even like I took it easy on him. Like, I made some good pitches. And he still hit those things out. Casey, that made me think, how much do we think Shohei is packing? Oh my gosh. What is this chat turning into?
Nope, that's inside.
Did you just say I have a problem?
Hey! 3 balls, 2
Ghostface, I didn't say anything. Stanton, that ball was destroyed. Got the tying run at the plate, but we actually have to do something with it. And it's Freddie Galvis, who is going to ground into a frickin' RUC. Unreal, bro. Unreal, this game. Ugh. So much pain. I'm really going to lose to a 0-0 Bandit. I really am. I'm going to lose to him. It's unbelievable. This has got to be converted. Carlson, let's go. Love to see it. I heard you, liar. Hey, bro. It's just a comment, you know? Oh, now I know, Ramon, I know we're not giving this guy handouts. I know we're not giving 0-0 Bandits handouts. I know we're not doing it, Ramon. I just know. You're just joking. You ain't actually mad. Alright. Well, I hope you don't root against Shohei. Because, like, there's literally no reason not to root for Shohei. He is the most likable guy in baseball. Alright. Dylan Betances. Get your rear end on the mound. Help me out, buddy. I need to shut this guy down for sure. There's no way I'm letting him get more runs. Therapist, please tell me what my problem is. Ghostface, I was just joking, bro. Okay, Dan Vogelback.
Nope.
Oh, and then you're gonna take that, huh?
Ball, that's just out.
Goodness. This guy's got an eye, too. He went, but we wouldn't have gotten him anyways. You're not rooting for Ohtani because you think he's... What? I've had this argument before, and it just makes me lose brain cells. In what world is Shohei Ohtani overrated? Maybe as a pitcher, but as a hitter, no way. And even as a pitcher, like, he just has good stuff. He just has control issues. He went. Sit down, fool. Overrated? That is a dangerous comment to put out in the world, yeah. You are asking for it, a high. If you call Shohei Ohtani overrated. Popped up. This better get caught. These Billy Williams moments are horrible. The problem is, he just doesn't have that home run swing. He hits a lot of line drives, but he hits the ball oppo and he doesn't lift the ball enough. There's certain guys like that. So he's best in a contact moment, but when you're trying to hit home runs, that's where it becomes difficult for him. You know how many people call him a top 5 or even top 10 player for having one good half season? I think Ohtani's a top 10 player. He's shown the pitching ability, and he's shown the hitting ability. And this isn't the first, this is the first season where he's been this good at the plate. But we've known that he has this kind of ability for years. His 19 season was pretty good too.
0-1.
Rhys Hoskins right into the shift. He's insane, but he isn't a top 10 player for having a good half season. Dude. Sure, he might not keep up this level of production, but he's going to be insane for years to come. He is not a one-trick pony. Get over the head, man. Oh, this is terrible. We're going to lose to a 0-0 Bandit. It's so much pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting. Dominate.
You're an Astros fan? Pokemon, Fortnite, SGM. There's a couple Crayon, if he ever... He hasn't been in this stream, but he has watched my videos before. He's been in a couple of streams. Crayon's an Astros fan. I'm not an Astros hater in this chat. Just so you know. Story gets on. Tommy goes yard. We might have a chance. Okay, it's not going to happen if I swing at stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Will we ever see the flow back? No, we're not. It's not happening, KC. The only weird thing you might ever see is facial hair from me. But you're not getting the flow back. If he's a top 10 player, then why wasn't Tatis a top 10 player after the 2020 season? I feel like Tatis... I feel like he was overrated because of his defense. And because he just kind of had one good month. But... Boys, I'm never going 12-0. You can book it right here. 6 wins is about my limit. Before I start running into 0-0 bandits who just whoop me. But I'm not going to stop trying. We're going to draft the team, and then I'll see you guys, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Ew. This round's terrible. It's King Dietrich! Get on my team, buddy. Scope! Jay Buhner, not a bad pick either. JD Davis, I guess? I don't know. Maybe Luis Castillo. We'll do that. Alright. Tatis is super rated. I am very behind. I'm sorry, guys. Same Pokemon. Casey here, though, is... Don't talk about the Astros. Yeah, don't talk about the Astros around KC. He's a dangerous man when it comes to that kind of stuff. Trevor May or Andrew McCutchen? Ooh, I don't like McCutchen's defense. We're going Trevor May. Diekman. No-brainer. Adam Kolarek. If you guys didn't know, this guy throws sidearm. Great bullpen pick for BR. Tatis super rated or overrated as well. I thought that he was overrated until this year, and now I believe that Tatis is legit. Miguel Sano, BR legend. Can Scope still play short? Yes, he can. That's huge. Only reason Ohtani won was because he was two-way player. Well, he hasn't won anything yet. But even if he wasn't a two-way player, I think he'd still be in the MVP conversation. And you can't just say, oh, if he wasn't a two-way player, because that's who he is. Like, that's a part of his game. You can't just discount that. Like, that's something you need that nobody else can do. Tatis is not overrated. He's legit. I've changed my stances on him. He is too good. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. I was a Tatis hater going into this season, but I believe the hype now. That walk-off intro was awesome. I know. Talk about revenge, bro. You still think Tatis is kind of overrated until the end of the season. So you need a little bit more time to believe the hype on Tatis. I can respect that. I can sort of understand that. This guy has a slurve and a slider. I'm going to pick him. Probably never going to use him, but. Billy Hamilton for speed. Tatis had a horrible second half. That's why, yeah, he was not good in the second half. People only remember his first half last year. Tatis is super overrated. What are you on, Casey? I guess it's still pretty divisive, as we're seeing here. It's still a pretty divisive issue, I guess, for people. It's not set in stone. And I'm not surprised. Should have went 12-1. Casey, I don't trust myself enough to really put myself through 6 more BR games that I'm probably not going to win, just for the chance of going 12-1 and maybe getting Trout, but like the odds are not in my favor, and I don't think it's worth. I just want the accomplishment of going. It's more a mental thing. I just want the accomplishment of going 12-0. You just hit 2 homer runs in a row with a Billy. That's nice, bro. You used to go Tatis overrated all the time, but after watching a lot more, you think he's a goon. Yeah, I am gonna agree with that. I kind of have the same exact stance as you on Tatis, Casey. Davis rakes? Okay, well, maybe I should try him out next time. I don't know. Diego Castillo, boom. People only know him because of his dad and that 3-0. I mean, I will give you that Tatis's defense is bad. But people do not only know Tatis because of his dad. I mean, his dad wasn't great. And that one moment made him super memorable, but Tatis has made his own name. He is not good only because of his dad. That's for sure. I guess I'll go Kingery for some... Actually, I'll go Eric Gonzalez for some defense and versatility. Seems like a decent pick. Zach Britton to round out his bullpen. Pretty solid pitching staff, I would say. Matt Adams. Yes, give me that. You honestly think Tatis isn't as overrated as before since Ohtani is the only person talked about? MLB's IG still talks about Tatis more than they talk about Ohtani. That's 100% the truth. The MLB IG is just completely crazy for Ohtani. So you're wrong about the Astros and Tatis, KC? Not a good look. Ooh, that's tough, my guy. That is tough, my guy. All right, O'Neal's got great speed and good power versus righty. He can replace Billy Hamilton. Akil Baddoo. And then this is going to be a nothing pick. No one here even has power in the 50s. That's kind of sad. We'll go with you for speed. I like this BR team. I think this is a really good BR team. No cap. I ain't capping. Oh, shoot. Okay, Scope goes to short. Dietrich goes in at second. Alright, we're chilling now. Dietrich might be I just love Dietrich so much I can't not have him in the lineup. And then O'Neal. Baddoo. And on the bench we got Justin Upton, massive power. And Billy Hamilton speed. Braun's got some power. Lineup, we're going to go Matt Adams, Scoper, Wieters, Sano, Baду, Buhner, O'Neill, and Dietrich. That's the lineup. Okay, I'm going to be pretty much done with this video. I'm going to just do some collections while I read chat. And then, or not video, stream. What am I talking about? I'm high. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to just chill out, work on some collections while I just chat with you guys. So, anything you want to ask, go ahead, put it in the chat. His defense actually isn't that bad. It's throwing errors. Yeah, but, I mean, it's still bad. Like, you can't excuse that kind of stuff. It's still really bad. Alright, I'm going to do Blue Jays collection. Who is Casey a fan of? He's the fan of the Yankees. He probably already answered that by the time I'm saying this, but that is who he is a fan of. And he is most definitely not a fan of the Mets. Throwing errors are still errors and bad defense. Yeah, that's true. I'll defend Tatis as an offensive player. He might be the best offensive shortstop in the history of baseball by the time it's all said and done. I won't defend his defense, though. He is bad defensively, and you can't argue that. He's flashy, but he's bad. He's sloppy. How am I wrong about Tatis? He's legit? Yeah, he's definitely legit, that's for sure. But I think after this year, if he keeps up this level of production, I think a lot more people will be convinced. It's just going to take some time. And with how much hype, I feel like with people that are hyped up, they actually get, like, more hate. Like, you think the idea of hyping someone up is to, like, get people to love them, but then people just hate on them and they become controversial, which is just backwards. And it's kind of sad that Tatis is a victim of it. But he's just so marketable. You're not a Tatis hater. He's an exciting player, but a little overrated. Let's be real. I don't think he's overrated. But I'm willing to hear you out. Tatis got great feeling, but can't throw the ball to the defender to save his life. Yeah, he like airmailed a ball that was like 20 feet away. That was a pretty embarrassing showing for Fernando. That was a couple of weeks ago. That was pretty embarrassing. You're also never wrong about the Astros. You call them being good, but they will poop into bed in the postseason. They did not last year. KC. The Astros proved a lot of people wrong in the postseason last year. They almost had a historic comeback in the playoffs. Something that we've only seen from the 2004 Red Sox. They almost pulled it off. Can you imagine if they did that? I would have been so happy. Casey, when's your next live stream? Yeah, I think Casey's on vacation right now, so he can't stream. I don't know when you get back. It might be today. But Casey and I, we've got a little something planned for the future. I'm not going to spoil too much. But look out on both of our channels for something. Ryan Barucki, his dad coaches at a facility near me. He's a pitching coach. You guys didn't care about that, but... honestly, you hate Ohtani stands. They're so annoying. They think Ohtani is better than Trout after one good season, and their only argument is, can he pitch? Can he hit? Ohtani's not better than Trout, that's for sure. But also Trout's injured right now, and Trout is super injury prone. Trout is not going to end up being the best player in baseball history simply because he's gotten injured too many times, and it's so sad. Like, we had the potential to see the best player in baseball history, and we're not going to get to do that because he's gotten plagued with injuries. White Sox up next. We're jamming out these collections. Right before a bunch of other collections become available, so we're probably wasting our stubs, but... it's okay, because I like being stupid with my stubs. I've been stupid with my stubs all year, so it doesn't matter. Okay, what are we doing here? No, I'm an idiot. Alright. They're good in the playoffs. What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. The Astros are good in the playoffs. Who's shorter, Altuve or Fletcher? Altuve is definitely shorter. He's like 5'5". It's ridiculous. Probably either today or tomorrow. Ooh, Casey stream today? I would love that. I don't know if I'd be able to stop in because I'd probably be at baseball when you're streaming, but I would try to stop in if I could. You know, I gotta support the homies. You know what? Please let's not talk about the Astros. You ain't going back to fighting ring again. Dude, it was so annoying the offseason between 2019 and 2020. I got in so many fights about the Astros. And it's like, I have so many better things to do with my time, but people just attack you personally for being an Astros fan. It's like, why? It ain't that serious, bro. But some people are weirdos. You know, we need a petition for me to bring back the flow. No, we don't. That's not happening, Casey. Stop it. You can give up dreaming right now. It's never happening. You're back, Evan. Welcome back to the stream. Probably not going to be live for too much longer, but I appreciate you stopping back in. Altuve is definitely short. Yeah, that's right, a high. High knows what's up. Can't wait for Casey's Glasnow debut. You'll be using that Glasnow all year. I don't doubt it. Imagine Glasnow gets a finest. How happy Casey will be. Our boy Casey. He will be doing some special stuff in his bed. Let's just say that. They've only made one video on Fletcher's 24-game hitting streak, but once Ohtani hits a homer, they go, OMG, 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 need a homer, make Ohtani video. Yeah, that is kind of true. But then again, Ohtani's literally chasing 60 homers this year. If Sammy Sosa were doing that right now, they'd be doing the same thing, I feel like. Like, can you imagine how marketed Sosa and McGuire and those guys would be if they were playing right now? Did I even put in an order for Angle? Yeah, I did. Okay. Tatis gets way more attention than Ohtani. I think it's about even now, but to start the year, Tatis definitely did. No, I don't want 65. What are we talking about? Okay, you're also a Marlins fan. That's true. I don't know if how many of you guys remember this or how many of you guys were even here. I had like 15 subscribers at the time, but last year in 2020, I predicted the Marlins being a surprise team to make the playoffs, and they did. So that may be my biggest claim to fame ever. I did it. Oh, wow. Jake Berger going for 269 stubs because he's new. That sucks. The Burger Man. It's kind of like LeBron with the hype or when Vlad was struggling. Yeah. You're a little behind on chat. I know, Waffle Man. I'm sorry. I hate getting behind on chat because I hate watching streams where the person is behind on chat. Trust me. Like, I hate that as much as the next guy. It's just, you guys are, like, I gotta admit, you guys are showing me way more love on this stream than I've ever had in a stream before. So I'm not used to this kind of amount of people. I think we were up near 11 and 12 for a solid chunk of time there, which is definitely the most I've ever had for a consistent amount of time on a stream. So I appreciate you guys just all being here. Seriously, it means a lot that you would spend your morning with your boy. And I know, like, 11 people isn't that much, but I appreciate everybody. Every single subscriber, even one subscriber, just means a lot to me. So, I appreciate all y'all. But that's why I'm behind on chat. Because I'm not used to having this kind of chat flow. And all y'all are active in chat too, so I love seeing that as well. He isn't that injury prone. Trout, I feel like he's been injured every year. Every year he has some sort of injury where he has to go on the 60-day IL or close to it. And it's sad. Griffey would have been the best in MLB history if he wasn't so injury prone. Trout's going to end up like Griffey. Just watch. Just watch. And then all the kids are going to say Trout wasn't that good because they didn't see him play. Just watch. Trout, since 2017, has played less games than Judge, lol. Yeah, that's true. That's 100%. Well, I don't know if that's true. It's a stat, so I don't know. But I'm going to trust you, Casey. People don't talk about Trout being injury prone, and they talk about Judge. It's like, it's something that needs to be acknowledged because it's sad. Judge top 5? That's a bold take, but I could get behind that. He's showing this year that when he's healthy, he's a beast. And I don't think Judge is getting enough attention as he should this year. Because he got all that attention in 2017, people kind of forgot about him. Myself included. I typically don't think of Aaron Judge when I think of the top players in baseball, but I should be. You're kind of a White Sox fan? That's interesting, Ryder. Guess we're rivals a bit. You found a way to get 20K stubs free and easy, maybe even 30 or 40. That's interesting, Waffle Man. You think you got in a bunch of fights over the Astros? You got in like 30 fights a day? IRL, because people won't shut up. I had an Astros sweatshirt. I took so much heat for it because I wore it a lot. During the playoffs, I wore it like every day in 2019. And, of course, being like a freshman in high school, you already get picked on as a freshman just because of your age. And so, and I was in class with a bunch of older kids. So, you know, you hear about it, if you know what I'm saying. But it's all cool. Altuve is the shortest player. That's true. You don't hate Astros fans. Only the Astros as an organization. That's fair. I can respect that opinion. Basically, do the ballpark collection, put in buyers, and they get 2 perks that go for 10K and diamond equipment, which is easy 30K. Wow. I will have to look into that, Waffle Man. You have Clay on the board for the Underdawg Bring Back the Flow. Oh, no. Oh, no. Clay, have you even seen me with long hair? I mean, you probably have, but it's probably made the rounds on Twitter. But on YouTube, I don't know that you'd ever see it unless you went back way back into the history of my channel. Homer, ooh. Am I an Astros fan? I'm sort of an Astros fan. I like the Astros. I don't know that I'd call myself a super fan now. Not much because they would be busted for using steroids. Okay, but they didn't know that they were using steroids at the time. If we're talking about Sosa and Maguire, they didn't know that at the time. And it was 100%, like, everyone was talking about it. With social media, they would have just been all over sports. Like, everyone would have known who they were. How many of y'all had the new MLB, had the Future Stars game yesterday? Because I certainly didn't. I knew just because I know that this is when they have it every year, is the day before the Home Run Derby. And because Brennan Davis, who's a Cubs prospect, won the MVP of the game. So that's exciting. Out for the future, Brennan Davis. Home Run Derby today, what time is it at? I don't know. I had to guess maybe 7 Central. I feel like that's when it usually is, but I don't know for sure. You're looking at the video that posted, sent a girl diamond. Make sure you... oh, you're talking to KC there. Okay, my bad. Some of those Jordan home runs are bogus from StatCast. Like, his number 24 home run was only 411, but it literally traveled a million feet without made small dimensions. Yeah, that's facts. Friggin' Jordan Alvarez is a beast. He's a freak of nature. Am I going to stream the update? I am not going to be streaming that long. I'm probably just going to hop off once I get all caught up with chat. I'm just kind of doing collections to pass the time. But again, I appreciate all of you guys showing love to this stream. Dude, why are we having comment? I know why we're having them, but it's been a week since the roster update. Seriously. Or has it even been that long? I don't even know. I'm not keeping track of the roster updates. It's actually only been like 3 days. So, I just completely made myself look like an idiot. Home Run Derby champions KC show who hit Tommy. Alright, say this. Albert Pujols, if he keeps rolling at 675 home runs in his career, he couldn't keep rolling at least home runs per game before that season, and he is 700. I was talking about this with my friends the other day. Actually, yesterday. Because he hit 2 homers the night before yesterday. I would love to see Albert Pujols get to 700 homers. Even past Babe Ruth. I would love to see that. I don't know if it's going to happen. But I would like him to sign with some team. Because he clearly he's got it. He's still got it. Especially with the Dodgers this year. He's been putting up good numbers. So I'd like to see him sign with some team that gave him a shot to get to 700 and even past Babe Ruth. Ohtani wins home run derby. You think, Crayon? Gallo or Ohtani win? Underdog, you wore your Astros stuff every day and people want to run their mouth. That's facts. People want to hate. Haters gonna hate. You know, it is what it is, though. Nothing you can do about it. Alright. We're almost done with the AL Central. Wow. That's pretty... Call me MLB 20 underdog with the way I'm flipping. Ha ha, Veet. I appreciate you, though. Dude, you have no idea how many hours I just spent in my room on my computer just flipping cards in MLB 20. I'm never doing that again. But it was a cool experience just because I was able to do something not a lot of people do. Is not play the game very often, not be good at the game, and be no money spent, but still get the collection reward really early on. But it took so much out of me. I'm never doing it again. Are Rangers' second favorite team? Yes, they are, Waffle Man. Jude, just stop. Hi. That was rude. But also, sometimes I do struggle to understand you, Jude. If you want Astros fan, super fan, that's me. Yeah, I can tell, Crayon. You hope you're a cool Astros fans, not one of those crappy fans. You are, Crayon. You're a cool fan. Home Run Derby is 7 Central. That's what I thought. The thing with Bonds is he was a Hall of Famer before he juiced up. Exactly. Combination of defense. Well, I don't know defense, but speed and power. Something we've never seen before. But, whatever. Bonds wants to be a superhuman. He can do that. Hall of Gamer. Oh, I didn't even realize that you misspelled it. You hate people who get mad at the Astros who weren't on the 2017 roster. I know, and the 2 Astros are going to be there today or tomorrow. Ryan Presley and who's the other guy? Michael Brantley. They're going to get booed when they don't deserve it on tomorrow. Absolutely. It's not even a question. They're 100% going to get booed, and it's going to be so undeserved. If you got in a fight with Jude, you're a win because nobody would understand him. Hi, chill, buddy. I don't want toxicity in this chat. Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame. I have a video, Waffleman, very early on in my channel, so it's probably pretty crappy. But I have a video of my opinion on Bonds in the Hall of Fame. You have to scroll way down. It's from like 2 years ago. But I think Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame. Didn't Brantley have something to do, or are you tripping? I thought Brantley was still in the All-Star game, but I could be wrong. You still have to hit the ball, yeah. And 99 miles an hour in the big leagues, that's not nothing. All right? Anyone who's played baseball can tell you, no matter what level, hitting the ball that's fast is hard to do. And hitting it for home runs is even harder. Your annoying brother is bothering me. I'm sorry, Ghostface. Tell him you're watching Underdog stream, and I'm sure he'll shut up. Just kidding. He doesn't know who I am, probably. You have seen me with Flo. I can definitely pull it. Hey, I mean, my only girlfriend that I got was with the Flo. And then I cut it. And she broke up with me. So, you might be right. I don't know. You might be right. But it's not. Is it worth it? I don't know. I just don't really like the look. Brantley's innocent. Brantley was 2019, yeah. If people boo Uncle Mike or Presley, you will kill them. You will jump into the TV and go find everyone booing Uncle Mike and fight them live on TV. That sounds like a viable strategy, Crayon. To get 62 home runs and how many times he got walked is impressive. Yeah. His on-base percentage is ridiculous. You can't hit on Moonshine event today? That's tough, Waffleman. That's tough. You'll go fist fight Uncle Mike haters? Good luck with that, Crayon. Fighting the noble fight. He still is being a family friend jerk. Do you mean that he called a family friend a jerk? That's not good. Joey Gallo next, Barry Bonds. Well, assuming he doesn't juice up. Gallo doesn't have the speed that Bonds had, though. Anyways, guys, it is time for me to sign off. I have been live for probably longer than I planned. Didn't go as planned because we lost the BR run at 6-0, but we'll be back. We'll be back at 6-0. We won't ever get to 12-0, but we're going to keep trying. As I always say, it's always hope that we got. His on-base percentage is higher than the amount of girls. Oh, Crayon! That's tough. That's tough. You pulled Carlos Santana. Nice, Ryder. Oh, you saying that he was using family-friendly words by saying jerk. Alright, anyways, guys, I just want to give a special shout-out to all of you because this is probably the most successful stream I've ever had. We got some new people in the chat. We got a lot of old faces, a lot of regulars, but we had more people in the chat than I've really ever had. So I want to thank you guys because y'all made this a pretty cool experience. And these kind of days are what makes streaming fun. I know I don't have the biggest setup, but I appreciate all the love you guys show me. And I will be back soon, trying to go 12-0 and failing to go 12-0 yet again. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for stopping in. And go Mancini. I guess that's what I'm going to end this with. Mancini's winning the home run derby.